And Miss World 2017 is India.
And there you have it, Miss World 2017.
Every crowning at Miss World is the start of a new chapter. A chapter that signals the focus shift from pageant to global outreach program focusing on the world's most disadvantaged communities. For the last 46 years, the job of helping people has been the company's main focus, and Miss World has done so much. From delivering aid in times of crisis, to the inception of outreach programs such as providing fresh drinking water in Haiti, leprosy projects, Operation Hunger Support in Africa, drives for cleft palate surgeries in South America. In fact, the global reach of these programs is staggering. This is the story that's never been told. The story of what happens when the gowns and tiaras disappear and the sleeves get rolled up in preparation for Miss World's Beauty with a Purpose. When Beauty with a Purpose first began in 1971, Julia Morley, the CEO of Miss World, simultaneously created her legacy. It sits firmly at the very heart of Miss World, a charity that has lasted over 45 years and has raised hundreds of millions of pounds for disadvantaged children worldwide. This, however, is no ordinary charity. Beauty with a Purpose has immense depth and takes a multifaceted approach in helping its many worthy causes.
Beauty with a Purpose has literally saved thousands of lives and empowered young people in an extraordinary way.
The secret lies in the economies of scale. Each and every year, Miss World adds an extra 130 contestants from across the globe to the Beauty with a Purpose family, all running their own charity with their own respective causes.
It's not just about wearing a crown, it's about what you use this crown to do. And for me, the most important thing is to impact on those who are less fortunate in society.
Beauty with a Purpose commits itself annually to many charities across the globe. It identifies problems, creates a solution, and either fundraises or finances the operation.
Being able to change people's lives is such a beautiful thing.
It's been my honor since 1971, when I introduced Beauty with a Purpose, to realize that every parent, every girl, over that many years, is now still involved with me across the world.
Nelson Mandela salutes the Beauty with a Purpose program, which helps children worldwide and which also mobilizes young people to be involved in their own country with a useful purpose to assist disadvantaged children.
It is in our hands.
This gives tens of thousands of young women every year the opportunity to make a real and lasting contribution to the lives of the sick and disadvantaged. This humanitarian program, started by Julia Morley all those years ago, culminated in 2014, with her being given the Priyadarshini Award, India's highest award for services to humanity.
Priyadarshini Academy would like to recognize Miss Morley's outstanding humanitarian contribution to help children in over 100 countries lead a better life.
Every year, the new winner of Miss World embarks upon her own Beauty with a Purpose journey. This is the story of Manushi Chhillar, Miss World 2017. And in this documentary, our cameras have been granted unprecedented access as we follow Manushi and the continental winners around the globe in a bid to understand exactly what Beauty with a Purpose is and whether these contestants can live up to their promises.
Namaste. I'm Manushi Chhillar, proudly representing the land where science meets spirituality, India. Coming from a family of doctors, I realized the value of knowledge that helps others. My parents are my biggest inspiration and have always motivated me to add value to others' lives, which is why I joined medical college. Growing up and studying to be a doctor, I was always considered very studious and nerdy. However, I like to express myself through art. I never felt such a great sense of purpose when I started my project for menstrual hygiene in India.
And it's this project that Manushi presented to the judging panel in 2017 that captured their imagination.
Due to access, cost, and stigma, over 300 million women in India do not use sanitary pads. That's more than the entire female population of the European Union. And over 70% of Indian women say they can't afford pads. Combine that with the fact that the subject of menstruation is a taboo in India, and you can see the extent of the problem. Mothers don't talk to prepubescent girls about what to expect, and a significant percentage of girls are taken out of school when they start their periods. My Beauty with a Purpose project is addressing this taboo, changing people's minds, and educating mothers and daughters. In addition, I have distributed over 20,000 free pad samples and have ensured a steady supply of sanitary pads to a few low-income municipal schools. I'm proud to say that through these efforts, I have managed to bring low-cost pads to over 20 village communities and impacted the lives of many of the 5,000 women living there. We have also ensured that girls who had dropped out of school upon starting their periods have now rejoined. I'm hoping to continue spreading awareness in the remotest corners of India, as my mission is to empower girls and build their confidence. Menstruation is our strength and shouldn't limit us in any way.
Manushi went on to win the 2017 Beauty with a Purpose award, and now as the reigning Miss World, she gets to travel the globe championing her cause with the full backing of the Miss World organisation and a remarkable support team of continental winners. Andrea Meza, a computer software engineer from Mexico. Stephanie Hill, a radiographer from England. Hae-eun Kim, a journalist from South Korea. Annie Evans, a commerce student from New Zealand. Maglin Jaruto, a BA Honours graduate from Kenya. And Solange Sinclair, a public relations executive from Jamaica. With the help of this team, Manushi's outreach program is about to go into overdrive. However, she still has many obstacles to overcome as she tries to gather momentum and support for a culturally taboo subject in a conservative state in India. The tour starts in Hyderabad, in the state of Telangana, and Manushi, in collaboration with the local government, speaks at great length about her involvement and what is being done to spread awareness about menstrual and feminine hygiene.
My Miss World sisters are here, so we're all going to walk this path together. So it's a very emotional moment for me as well.
We are here today, beginning our worldwide tour in support of your Miss World, Manushi Chhillar, and her Beauty with a Purpose project on feminine hygiene.
We'd like to thank the city of Hyderabad, the government of Telangana, and all the students and media for being part of this event.
It's a worldwide problem, even though the causes or contents in detail can be different.
This is the beginning. India is one of the countries where we have this situation all over the world where ignorance prevails when it comes to feminine hygiene. So ladies at the back, you're at the back, but you're right here in my heart because you're the people that can go forward and do something about this together. Be proud of feminine hygiene. Be proud that you are going to show others how to keep clean and how to feel confident all the time.
Well, when I started the project, I knew that people don't really want to speak about it, and I was a little worried that would people be as accepting to it. But I'm happy that we got such a warm response, and even though my continental sisters have come from different countries, but they were able to connect to the people over here and understand the problem. And what made today even more special is the people over here.
As a new day dawns, the delegation has come to Kolkata to see a pioneering invention which claims to be able to produce compostable and cost-effective sanitary pads by using the eco-friendly pulp of 5 commonly found plant species. In this case, they are using the jute plant, which is indigenous to India. The benefits of this product are twofold. Most importantly, it's 100% compostable and therefore environmentally friendly. And secondly, its low-tech approach means that it can provide employment in rural communities.
So today we're here at the Indian Jute Industries Research Association here in Kolkata. And I think we've learned how jute and how other natural products can be actually used to make sanitary pads, which is very important today when it comes to menstrual management. So now we're going to witness how these people actually make these sanitary pads out of jute, and I'm so excited because I hope I'm going to get to try it as well. So I've actually measured 7 grams of jute pulp, and I've put them into the dyes. So now we're going to compress it, so it's going to look like these thin sheets. So I've just spread it out, and you're going to go with this machine, which is manual, and that's why it's easy to operate as well. So I just came to know that I'm not going to be very good if I work behind the scenes to manufacture sanitary pad, because it's kind of come out like this, and no one's really going to buy them from me. But I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully I'm going to get there very soon. So I think now we're going to put layers on top of it. So it's going to be sandwiched between 2 sheets.
This machine does 3 things. First of all, it seals the layers. Secondly, it gives the design. Thirdly, it cuts in the shape of a pad.
So this is the finished product with all the 3 layers that have been joined.
Feeling empowered by the previous day's positive reception and the first-hand look at the manufacturing process, the Beauty with a Purpose team head into the slums of Kolkata to visit Ektara, an NGO focusing on the holistic education for young women and children.
We are here to talk about feminine hygiene and sanitation, and we'll also be handing out sanitary pads that we saw yesterday, which are made out of jute, which are biodegradable, and I feel that this is the future, and it's time to look into a broader kind of an education rather than just focusing on
still new actually. The girls are still not used to it, and it's taking a while to get them used to the concept of using a sanitary towel because they've not been brought up with that concept. And in fact, when they came to Ektara, they were not even wearing undergarments. So, it was very difficult to inculcate feminine hygiene to them. So this has been a very big challenge for us.
The benefits of presenting a national hero such as Manushi to these disadvantaged children is that the message comes across loud and clear. The excitement of these children is palpable.
We saw this beautiful innovation yesterday. So there were sanitary pads made out of jute, and the amazing thing about these pads is that they're not very expensive, which is one of the major limitations due to which people are unable to use sanitary pads. And they're biodegradable, so they're not harmful to the nature. So we're going to give you pad samples, and you can all try them and realize that how similar they are to the normal sanitary pads that we use, but they're independent.
Being able to see the work in the factory and seeing the direct effect it's having on the communities and the people here and how happy they are and how it's going to change lives. It's one small step, but it really is starting an incredible movement. It's so good to see it here.
But now that we're actually out there in the forefront with these kids, handing out the pads and talking to them about menstrual hygiene, it's amazing to see the kind of happiness that they have and the kind of belief they have and the change that is going to come about. And I think this is the best experience that I've had on this trip.
Buoyed by the success of the day and the warm reception received by the Indian people, the delegation turns in for the night. A grueling 650-kilometre car journey takes us to the foothills of the Himalayas and to the most famous tea plantation in the world, Darjeeling.
We've just arrived at the Mobilkata tea estate to meet the tribal communities who work in the tea plantations over here and speak to them about menstrual hygiene. They're still practicing a lot of old methods, and we're trying to bring sanitary pads to them. We're trying to explain how little changes can improve their hygiene. So fingers crossed for this. Hopefully they will accept what we have to offer, and together we are able to build a healthier community.
मैं सबसे पहले बात करना चाहती हूँ कि हम लोग कोलकाता में ही थे अभी 2 दिन पहले, और वहाँ हमने बहुत नई चीज़ देखी क्योंकि जैसे जैसे समय आगे जा रहा है तो कई बदलाव आ रहे हैं। अब हमारे पास मोबाइल फ़ोन है, अब हम लोग इंटरनेट पे कुछ भी देख सकते हैं। अब अलग अलग तरह की चीज़ें बन रही हैं और वहाँ हमने पहली बार देखा कि जो पैड होता है जो इस्तेमाल करते हैं महीने के वक्त, पहली बार हमने जूट से बना हुआ पैड देखा।
The girls have a lot of questions, especially of like if they use this one packet, how can they get more packets as well? So they want to know about the manufacturing that's going to happen over here, or whether these pads are going to be user-friendly and cost-friendly as well. So that's all that they've been asking, and we've been telling them that we are going to have a unit here. Right now, they can use these free samples and know how it feels to actually be hygienic during those days.
Very soon we are going to start a production unit involving a local woman, and it will be produced locally using jute or water hyacinth. We are giving the samples. Once we get the feedback, we will start the production and we will also start sale. We are at a cheaper cost and be helpful for them in terms of empowerment of giving employment to them, and also about the health and hygiene side of it.
Oh, I wish you could bottle that feeling and just keep it with you forever. It's wonderful. They're all so lovely. It's just, I could stay here forever. Really, just soak it all in. It's so wonderful. I can't think. I'm lost for words. I keep using the same one.
As we leave Darjeeling, we receive a surprise request. It's from the Vice President of India asking us to travel immediately to his official residence in Delhi.
It came as a surprise to us because this was quite last minute. We didn't plan it initially, but now that it's happening, it's a wonderful thing to do, to be able to meet him and speak to him and seek guidance from him as well. Well, he is a leader of such a huge country, and he's shown an interest in the work that Miss World has been doing. So I'm very excited. My fingers are crossed. I don't know how it's going to go.
Please be seated. What I find most impressive is the manner in which a social issue is being addressed. You have not only made high-quality sanitary pads affordable, but have made them so eco-friendly. A combination of strengths of beauty with purpose and freedom from shame could go a long way in breaking the taboo about the female hygiene and health. It will undoubtedly have a positive impact on women's health and girls' education. Let me once again congratulate Ms. Morley and each one of you for demonstrating that beauty is not merely skin deep. The power of beautiful, innovative ideas translated into tangible actions can transform our planet into a place where all women and men can live fulfilling life with dignity.
It's really great to be going forward knowing we have the support of India itself. The fact that the Vice President himself, basically the representation of India, supports our project, and that's just incredible for us. That's incredible for Beauty with a Purpose, just to have that support from the governmental body of India.
Well, it was a really interesting meeting, very positive. The Vice President is well informed, and I think that getting behind the project will help enormously. But it's not just India, you see. This project is tailor-made, ready for the rest of the world.
After a very successful meeting with the Vice President of India, we're now here to meet the Foreign Secretary, so let's hope it all goes well.
She's among the best-known women leaders of this country, the youngest ever to become a Chief Minister of a state, and she's particularly and tirelessly worked for women and children. Madam, may we request you to share a few words.
I don't think that I have to address you because you have yourself chosen such a subject which is unusual, and Manushi is unusual for me. And they are not only sterling beauties, but they have a purpose also. For the first time I am seeing this beauty with a purpose. The name by itself says that they are not only beautiful girls, but they have a purpose in life. And as I use the word unusual, Manushi has really done this unusual thing because she has chosen a subject which, especially in Haryana, is unthinkable. And I'm very, very proud that you have started it from my country.
It was a great experience for me because she belongs to the same state I belong to, which is Haryana. And she told me that she was very proud of me, that I was able to bring the crown back to India, and with the crown I brought a purpose. I feel that after this, my project is gaining a lot of momentum, and I know that if this is the start, then I cannot even imagine how it's going to be in the next few months. Thank you.
Inspired by the events of the last 2 days, the Beauty with a Purpose team agreed to host an educational talk with the school children of Delhi.
Manushi Chhillar, India's pride, India's daughter, India's voice. To understand the pain of million daughters of India and globe, and educate the adolescent girls not to be clouded by taboos and socio-cultural restrictions.
When a young person decides to help, they really do manage it. So never give up. Always look at something and see how you can improve it.
I think 3 E's are very important: education, equality, and empowerment. And when it comes to menstruation, I think when you educate, when you are aware of menstruation, equality, when you do not treat women differently, especially when they're bleeding, and empowerment. If you are healthy, if every woman is comfortable about her body, I think she's automatically empowered. So I think if these 3 E's are incorporated within us, then as a country, as the future of our country, we will be unbeatable. So I want all of you to participate in this discussion, all right? Good.
The project is really starting to snowball. More and more is being achieved. Our aim is to convince the government of India that free sanitary pads should be provided to every school in the country.
I will break the silence on menstruation.
Just a few days later, our aim is achieved.
And I'm very proud to say that when I went for my homecoming to my home state, Haryana, the Chief Minister declared free sanitary pads for girls in schools.
And the government of India announced that they are removing tax on all sanitary products and a commitment to offer free sanitary towels to all schools. A staggering result.
The phrase, "From humble beginnings come great things," this could not be truer than with this store. The response we received from the Indian public has been outstanding. The Indian government paying attention to my project gives me great pride and also hope that we will achieve our dreams.
Next week, the Beauty with a Purpose team face new challenges. We attend the world's most watched live TV broadcast event.
The production quality is absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it.
A previous Miss World gets tearful.
It's a very emotional moment.
And how Beauty with a Purpose changes lives in Indonesia.